Die, 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 die. Welcome everyone to another episode of Subnautica Modded. Now, we've got a few things we're going to try to do today, but first, the Cove Tree clone decided to grow up a little bit bigger, and hey, leave me alone, little biter. Yeah, it grew up a little bit bigger, and this happened after I went ahead and placed 2 more in planter beds, or little pots, rather, up inside the habitat area. Because I was like, you know what, if it's not going to grow any bigger than that, I'm just going to toss some in here for decoration, and the roots are outside of the planter pot. So that does not exactly work so well. I'm going to have to redo this now. And I'm hoping that it doesn't get much bigger than that. It might be hard to navigate around to clear those out if they do get bigger. But that's nice to see at least grew a little bit taller. All my other stuff down below has grown quite large. Or at least larger than it was last episode. And one thing I've done, I'm going to show you this. I have dropped 4 stalkers. I think, yeah, that's one of them. He wandered away. But I've dropped 4 stalkers in. And they decided to play a game of catch with each other, except for this one who's stealing my metal salvage. Give it back here. Yeah, you're not supposed to take it. But I did this the other day when I was needing some more, you know, teeth, and right there's one dropping, and I think in 5 minutes just doing this I had over 20 teeth drop. Now the reason I'm doing it this way is it will not let you drop the metal salvage inside an alien containment. I tried it. It would not give me the option to drop it, because when you go to something like here, you know, right click drop, that was not available when I was in the containment. So you need to bring your stalkers out and drop them off and hope there's no other stalkers in the area. And because of some of the grass here, I did have to use the scanner room to help find them. But for the most part, they just kept dropping teeth right here. And there's points where as soon as they got to where 2 of them were fighting with each other for it. And it ended up being about, you know, 5 or 6 teeth within 30 seconds dropping. And I just heard another one. There we are. So yeah, quick way to get a lot of teeth. Like I said, I got about 20 already. So I really don't need them at the moment. But for those of you who want a lot of stalker teeth for whatever build you're doing, find yourself a place without stalkers, drop a few of the ones you've raised, and then drop a single piece of metal salvage, and you will be fine. Now, that's out of the way. It's time to do the main thing we're going to do today. And that is, I need to do some building. I think actually I don't have to worry about building any more parts. What we're going to do is we're trying out a new mod, the laser cannon mod, or Seamoth laser cannon. And it uses a propulsion cannon, a repulsion cannon, 2 power cells, and 2 advanced wiring kits. Now, it will have to make the repulsion cannon. I've already gone and gathered everything I will need for that. I have the power cells from the Cyclops that I took out and replaced with my ion power cells, so I'm good on that. And of course, I already have the propulsion cannon. So it really is just going to make another propulsion cannon to make then the repulsion cannon, and I've got a lot of stuff for the wiring kit. So that's no power thing again. That has happened on occasion. For some reason, something to do with the way the mods are working with the, I guess, the power structure. But here we go. Laser cannon. And we're going to take this and try it out today. I think I want to go, obviously I want to do some Leviathan hunting. That's the main thing this is for. Now for this hunt of Reaper Leviathan, or Leviathans, I'm going towards the thruster end of the Aurora, because there's actually, I believe it's 5 Reapers that patrol through the greater area here, because you do have the little oasis locations in the plateaus where you can get a lot of the different items you need for the hatching enzymes. And there we go, there's one Leviathan. Good thing it's daytime, and I did upgrade to an ion power cell. Is it? Oh yeah, it looks like it's hitting him even from this distance. Alright, that is me holding the mouse button down. So it's steady fire, and he's dead already. Alright, so holding the mouse button down, steady firing rate. But that's me clicking really fast. And he is dead. Oh, this is... Why was this not part of the game? I mean, yes, it makes it a little bit too easy. Maybe, you know, make the laser cannon a little bit less powerful. Not quite, you know, like a dozen shots to kill. Maybe make it a little bit worse. But, oh, that would make things more interesting in the vanilla game if we had something like this. And surely there's more Reapers around here. Oh, yeah, there's one there, and there's one over there. Oh, there he is! Alright, he got a hold of me. I see blood. I see the little greenish, yellowish blood coming off, so I'm still hitting him in some regard. I killed him, too. Oh, something's up with your neck, dude. It has glitched, and he's still doing the swinging and tossing around element for my Seamoth, even though he's dead. That, you know, those after-death reflexes, I guess. That's right, you don't want any of this. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna be the one that gets away. Come on. Where you go? Where? Oh, he glitched and well, he didn't glitch. It's still a feature, I guess you would say. Something that the devs never changed. They just swim right through walls. Oh, you can't get inside the wall now, huh? There we go. Obviously, having an ion power cell helps with this, but it seems like I'm using as much or maybe more power to do the sonar than I am doing the laser cannon, which definitely seems a little off. Maybe increase the power drain of the laser cannon, especially considering how much power the perimeter defense module would use to, you know, ward off Leviathan without killing it. Mod definitely seems a little imbalanced in the end, but hey, maybe that's the creator's, you know, idea is to have it super powerful. So if you want to use it, you just kill everything in your path. All right, so now I'm over here in the area where there's, well, this plateau mesa, this plateau mesa. Basically the big drop off from behind the crash area, and I hear him, just not seeing him yet. There should be another Reaper. Oh, there he is, over there. Another Reaper over in that way. We're going to skip him for now because I want to head in this direction. See if I can find this spot in the void that I actually would like to try building a base. And now that I have a weapon capable of killing a Leviathan quite readily, I want to see how well it does against ghost Leviathans, especially adult ghost Leviathans, and see if it's something I can use to actually build a base in the void without it being like a major pain and super dangerous type thing. I believe we're on the right track here because it is in the little, you know, inlet type area near the plateaus. And any second now we should have our first ghost Leviathan coming after us. I'm keeping the sonar going because of how dark it is. It's going to be hard to see them until they get up really close. This way, when they spawn in, I'll know they're there. And there is the spot. And I hear them. That's the spot I'm thinking about trying to build. So let's find... There we are. And he is actually trying to run away too. Good. Die, 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 die. Die! Oh, no, you don't. Come back here. Not sure if I'm actually hitting him at that point or not. I'm going down further. You just, you know, bring your friends. Oh, they did break friends. Ah! Oh, I got one. I got one. All right, there's one down. Oh, I'm not even close to like depth problems, and I've already got two of them on me. That's right. That's right. Die. Oh, I think I got him. I think I got him. Let's see if the other one's showing up. Yep, he's there. Ooh, he's like just hanging out too. It'd be nice if I could kill them and they stay in place for a while, you know, just kind of floating there. Not despawning, so I can see them. You know, nice bit of decoration around my new base area. He's just hanging out. Can't even see the other one now. Where'd he go? Did he despawn because he was in the wall or something? Alright. So basically, I want to build down here, I think. Nothing major. Obviously, there's no heat source here. I'm way too deep for any kind of solar power to work. So it's going to be thermal or... well, no, not thermal. It's going to be bioreactor or nuclear is the only options I have here. And I'm thinking because of how much uranite I have, if I do build down here, it's going to be nuclear. I'm just going to go straight all nuclear, and if it blows up, hey, it's here in the bottom of a pit. It's far enough away to keep me safe at my other base. Die! Come on. It only spawns 3 Leviathans in the void. Is my understanding that once you get to a certain depth, 3 of them spawn. And, oh, there's another one. So, yeah, I guess that other one despawned that I killed. I'm hoping if I keep them close enough, they'll just stick around. Like those 2, that one is still there. He hasn't despawned yet. So I'm hoping if I could keep this area kind of like close knit with their bodies, then they won't be like, oh yeah, let's despawn and, you know, come back after them again. Ah, he's going back into a wall, I think. Ah, got him. Oh yes, I got him. Okay, so wait, did he's sinking down. They're all sinking down very slowly, but they are slowly sinking. Makes me feel like I want to keep going a bit further. But yeah, right now I've killed 3 Leviathans. Actually 4, but 3 in this area. And you know what? Hey, good time to scan them. They're dead. They're not going anywhere, except, you know, slowly sinking downwards. There we go. That got my scan of the ghost Leviathan and an adult one. So yeah, now I know I could kill him. I think I am going to try building here. Because I could build me a little something here. It's not super deep. I could easily, you know, put in the necessary reinforcements. They won't attack the base directly. You know, they'll come after, like, my Seamoth if I park it here. Or my prawn suit. Oh. This could be interesting. It's actually, like, there's nothing down there. It's completely enclosed. So maybe instead of building up there, I want to build like spanning across this whole little thing. Like, use this as my starting point. Yeah, start right there and build something that spans across the little opening as it goes downward. Nothing's spawning in right now. There are no new Ghost Leviathans spawning at this moment. He's still... Oh, yeah. Did he get stuck? No, he's still moving slowly. So, as long as they have not despawned, I'm safe from attack. And again, the problem goes back to if I come down here with my Seamoth, they're going to attack me on the way in. If I park it in the moon pool, they'll try to attack it in the moon pool. And if I come down without the Seamoth, then I'm basically swimming bait. So here we are back at the tunnel that I've used previously to get down into the Lost River and the inactive and active lava zones. And what we're doing now is we're going to go to some spot I really don't need so much, but I want to do it for completion. And there's some supplies I'd like to see about gathering while I'm down here. So we're going to the Lost River and to the lab cache, the laboratory cache. I believe I remember where it is, but I'm not 100%, so it may take me a minute to find it. So, when you're coming down the long tunnel and you go straight across the big gap that leads to the inactive lava zone, you'll come to the research facility that is destroyed. And coming past the research facility, you come through this little tunnel leading into here where you find this nice set of skeletal remains. There's also other things like the table coral here that gives you 2 pieces for each one visible. And if you go up that way, you'll find a nice like acid waterfall that up top you find a lot of nickel ore. Going that way, you'll find the big cove tree and another way into the inactive lava zone. Going this way, you have different paths you can take. Now, if you go this way and you go right, you'll eventually come around to one of the blood oil zone entrances. If you go to the waterfall and go up to the nickel area and follow along there, you'll come to a blood oil entrance. Going this way, though, what you're going to see is the little bit of rib cages. You're going to see the big ribs in the distance. And if you stick towards the left wall, you'll come across a ghost leviathan. And swim, past him, speed past him in your Seamoth, jump past him in your prawn suit, whatever you're doing. You go past him and keep going, and you'll find to the right then some skeletal remains that will let you, that's where they're being researched. You turn left from that point, you see the little entrance, and you're there at the laboratory cache. And right now, it looks like Mr. Ghost... There he is. Since I have my new mod, it is time to get rid of this guy. Maybe before he disappears into the ceiling. Oh, you're taking a lot. No, no, he's still alive. I thought he's about to flip over. All right, come on now. Seriously, the adult ones in the void don't take this much damage. Oh, finally. So here at the entrance, one thing you will need is the orange tablet that you get from the Deep Grand Reef Dagazi base, I think it was. There's the force field control. We get to go in, and this is one of those places that actually is all submerged, as opposed to some of the others where you get in, you go through a force field, and you can walk around. Instead, here we are just swimming. We're going to get all the scans we can get. Also, a nice collection of ion cubes in here if you need it. We got some data down low. Yep, fauna reproductive data. You definitely want to know about our fish sex education. And alien research equipment. It looks like a big table to me. And we get the cute little cuttlefish egg. That's another thing I needed from here, was the cuttlefish egg, because I have one. Now I have 2, so I can get some of them put in a containment facility now, or alien containment, and have some stuff that looks cute and cuddly in the game. Now, one thing to point out is if you are at the Deep Grand Reef Dagazi base, which is up that way somewhere, continuing down the right path will lead you to this little section here of rock wall that has 2 openings on either side, and it takes you back down into that area where I just came from, and the closest and quickest way to get to the laboratory cache if you're already in this area getting the orange tablet. So if you do come in here to get the orange tablet, just to get to that point, don't go the way I did. That was just the quickest and easiest way to find it, because I know exactly where to go to find that cave tunnel that leads down. But in this case, you come right back down and you just follow along the wall to the left. You'll find the lab cache entrance. If you are already here in the Deep Grand Reef, for some reason, this is a much faster way to get there. All right, so I am back at the base after a very productive little episode. I got supplies, I got the laboratory cache, and we got to test out the laser cannon for the Seamoth. I am here in my lab, my research area, where you can see I have some sand sharks, which have produced a baby sand shark. I'm going to start doing some like weird experiment stuff, like I'll toss it in like an infected fish, see how long it takes to, infect them. Things like that, just make it feel more realistic to this. And once I get tired of this, I do have 2 cuttlefish eggs now that I can throw in and let them try to do some reproduction. I'm not sure if they actually respawn now or not. I think at one point I was able to get them to reproduce and create a whole thing of cuttlefish. But I'm not sure if that's still the case with the complete game. But anyway, that is it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I will see you in the next video.